All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. All right. Double honors to the elder apostles at Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers on the highways and byways, teaching the truth in truth and sincerity. All right. We're risking our lives to teach this truth. All right, and the Lord's name in Paleo Hebrew is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and also revealing that the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the real Hebrew Israelites in reference to the scriptures, the Bible. That is who the Bible's dealing with in terms of salvation and basically just the entire history and story of the Lord's people. All right. We are in captivity still to this day, and we are being blessed to be able to have the opportunity to wake up out of slumber. All right, from the elder apostles at Great Millstone, the Lord being with them, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the elders from First West, I believe, it's called. All right, where the elder apostles are from of Great Millstone. Teaching this truth that ultimately has led for the mass awakening of the Lord's chosen people. All right, again, which ethnically we are today so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and so in the prior video, I was documenting some of the atrocities of Esau, Edom. All right, because we are in captivity to this day. Under these world governments, all right, in the central bank and the wage slavery society that democracy has become, all right, especially if you're of the ethnic classes I mentioned before, all right, or you're an Israelite of the spirit and you're still under the curses and you may look like another nation in appearance, all right, because we've been spread to the four corners of the earth. But what I was talking about in the prior video is some of the things that Esau has done. All right, the leaders of today's world. All right, the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, has allowed these Edomites to establish their world government to what it is today. All right, to bring about the end of the world. All right, and that's going to be accomplished by thermonuclear destruction, according to the Bible. All right. Before I get ahead of myself, I'm going to get the scripture. This is Obadiah 1:1. The vision of the vision of Obadiah. All right, Obadiah being a prophet of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. All right, Edom being the nation of Esau, Edom. All right, you can learn about Esau in Genesis 25. All right, we might grab that as a precept here in a minute. But this is concerning Edom. All right, the Edomites. All right, according to the Bible. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. And, you know, in Obadiah, even referring to Revelations there, and the beast, and the great harlot of Babylon the Great there. All right, because that's what ultimately we're doing with the spiritual belief that we are resurrecting in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that we are able to return to this understanding. All right. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. All right, and so these Edomites are in control of the world today. They're central banks, these Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and DuPonts. All right, that own the majority of the world. They're in control of these world governments, like the United States government, pretty much NATO and Russia and BRICS. All right, to put it simply. All right, but ultimately, what's going to happen is the Most High is going to destroy these Edomites, according to the Bible, for the reasons of what they've done to the Lord's people, and for their offenses of breaking the Lord's law. All right, because like I mentioned last night or in my prior video, the Lord's law is the law of life, all right, and that's the law, statutes, and commandments. And it doesn't matter if you know the Most High enough to know the law of life, but you're going to still be held accountable for breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, Esau, Edom. All right. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. And the clefts of the rocks would be your city environments that you see today. All right. The prophet Obadiah prophesying about the latter end. All right. Today, that we're living in today. All right. If you can't get it, the Bible's a spiritual book, and you just have to, read it precept upon precept. And if the Lord's dealing with you, He'll open up your mind to understand it. All right, and it'll be in alignment with what the elder apostles of Great Millstone have been teaching. All right, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's exactly their mind state. You know, the United States government, the world government, the power structure that you see it today, basically in disbelief that it'll ever be something different, that it'll fall, all right, that the world will be destroyed. All right, that's the pride of these Edomites. All right, and they've also been allowed to control the world for so long, in terms of like the last couple centuries, or like for several hundreds of years now, that basically they don't believe that they're ever going to not be a power anymore. All right, so they've got this delusion of grandeur that the Most High is either not real, or that He's not alive, or that they're not going to be removed from power. But the Bible talks about the story of the Israelites falling from power, and then in the end of these Edomites' kingdom, will be brought back into power through the Lord. All right, and then we will maintain rulership forevermore. All right. If let's see, thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and that's the United States government and NATO. All right, the beast that was wounded but did live, and then Babylon the Great being America, the harlot, which has spread its doctrines amongst the entire world in terms of democracy and the petrodollar. All right, but they also exalt themselves as the eagle. They represent themselves by the bald eagle in America. You can see that on their currency, and then you can also see that in ancient times when Christ was Hamashiach was on earth the first time. All right, before they killed him. In Rome, they used the eagle on their currency, the denarius as well. All right, and so that captivity was then. This is the captivity today in America. America is New Rome. America's New Egypt. All right, but we were in captivity in Rome, and we were in captivity in Egypt. Okay, so if you can't get it, you won't get it. All right, and you believe that this country will go on forever, and that this is your safety, and that everything's going to work out for you and yours here, and that's just simply not the case. All right, but for the remainder of us that believe in the reality of things, all right, because this was prophesied from the beginning to be this way, that the Most High is going to come and save His elect in the 1/3, and therefore redeem His covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and bring about heaven on earth. All right, that's what it's all about. Let me see how much more time I have here. 8 minutes. We'll cut it real quick and start again.